None the Wiser Podcast. None the Wiser Podcast. 5 4 3 2 1 0. None the Wiser Podcast. The podcast crew. None the Wiser Podcast. 5 4 3 2 1 0. None the Wiser
Podcast. He's like, I don't want to answer your question. Next guy. Trump is just a goon like that, bro.
It's getting cracking.
He has no. He's got no like political. Well, he does have some political like etiquette, but at the same time, he's kind of.
I think that's why a lot of people don't like him.
Though. Who talks his mind.
I think that's why a lot of people don't like him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because he's a businessman.
He's a businessman,
and like he's not a politician. He wasn't trained to be a politician.
Yeah.
He never learned.
I remember watching a video of him. It might have been like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And they were asking him, "Would you ever run for president?"
Yeah.
And he said no. If I was to run for president, the only time I would run for president is if things got really bad.
Yeah.
Is what he said.
Wow.
And then
Bad in what way?
Mad.
I don't know. You'd have to watch the interview.
So things have got bad in his standards then.
I guess, unless somebody just gave him the right incentives. You know.
I don't know, man. But Trump is. Didn't the Simpsons predict that he would be president or something?
Yeah, there was a scene in it that was very
Trump.
similar in real life, where in The Simpsons they done it him coming down an escalator. And like wearing the suit, and there was people in The Simpsons that was with him, or looked like it would be with him, and then it actually happened in real life. Like that actual scene was like captured, but in real life after The Simpsons made it. It was weird.
Do you think it was staged?
No,
Do you thought, you know what? Yeah, there's this scene in Simpsons. Like,
maybe
and
you
then
never
they
know.
just
You never know.
recreated
Yeah,
it, and so they
just
can get the
recreate it.
conspiracy theorist people going.
Yeah, strange things
maybe.
like that happening, like in I can't remember which Last Action Hero. Remember that film?
Yeah, Arnold
Arnold
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, man, good film.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, what year is it? Blah blah whatever. Asking the dude, and he's like, who's president? He's like, Sylvester Stallone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And after that, what's his name? Arnold Schwarzenegger ends up actually becoming governor of California.
Yeah.
So there's weird things like that you can see, and whether it's coincidence or not. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to say. But
They're
Trump is. I'd say he's a head, a talking head. You know, a sacrificial head, if anything, because it doesn't seem like he's running the country. Do you know what I mean?
This guy's neck. What's his name?
Well, him.
The brother with the neck.
Oh,
That's so funny.
I didn't even see him. Oh, I can't remember his name, man. Yeah, he's jokes still.
What's
I
this
can't
show
remember
called?
his name.
What is it?
Never mind the buzzcocks.
Never mind the Buzzcocks.
Nah, this ain't that, is it? This is Have I Got News For You?
Yeah,
Oh,
bro, his
yeah,
neck is funny.
Yeah,
man.
shit. Oh, yeah, never mind the buzzcocks.
Yeah, that was distracting me still. I
Yeah.
can see his neck.
Yeah, Have I Got News For You still?
You know
Yeah,
what?
that guy's been about.
I'm feeling very introspective lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Why is that?
I don't know. You know when you just get in the moods where it's just like, where you're just very introspective, you're just pensive.
All the time.
Like, yeah, because, like, do you ever, you don't drive, but, you know when do you ever hear those kind of songs where you can imagine just being in like a flotation tank
Yeah.
when you're listening to them?
In a sense.
Like, you can get that when you're driving and you're on your own.
Yeah.
When you listen to certain music,
Mm.
you just kind of like feel like you're in a different world.
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
Driving, you just listen to the music. Certain times I'll take long ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rather than just go the direct way, which I know is going to be the quickest. Just take a scenic route. Do you know what I mean? Little drive. My personal favorite is to like nighttime driving with like old school hip hop.
Yeah.
It's a mad thing still. But yeah, introspection or introspectiveness, whatever you want to call it. You've been experiencing a lot of it recently. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, man. Because you know what? I just feel like everybody gets up every day, goes to work, comes home, eat, sleep, watch your TV show, whatever you do, go gym, and then it just repeats.
Yeah.
Pretty much, man.
But then I start to think, well, I don't want to get stuck in that cycle.
You don't have to.
Because that's a cycle of
Yeah, it's a choice.
unfulfillment.
Yeah. But some people get complacent.
Subjective, also.
Yeah, this is what I'm going to get to. I was starting to think, people always ask, what's the meaning of life? But I think that's the wrong question. I think the question is, what do you want from your life?
Yeah.
And then that is the meaning of
Your life, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
So there's no just a meaning to life.
Yeah. It's what you determine your
You
meaning
create
to
your meaning. Do you see what I'm saying?
be. Yeah.
So whatever you want to do, that is your meaning. If you want to have a wife and 10 kids and have a giant family and a nice comfortable job, that's your meaning, isn't it? Like, you want to travel the world, that's the meaning to your life. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Everyone's got their own thing. Everybody sees things through their own lens based on what they've experienced from their childhood, growing up. And some people get stuck in cycles. Other people get caught in debt where they literally cannot take any risks. Some people end up with kids. Can't take risks because you need to provide those type of things. Or some people get rich early in life. Some people have it handed to them. Some people work hard for 40 years of their life before they actually make money. And then, everybody's experience of what is here is going to be different, man. No two people are going to live the same life identically. But yeah, as for the meaning of life, honestly, I don't know, to be honest. From what I can see, perpetuation, like looking at a global, like as a species, and looking at all other species that exist on this planet, perpetuation seems to be the trending theme.
Yeah, well, life, like physical life, needs to exist to support more life. You can't have no life. You can't just have one life, if that makes sense, on the earth. One life on the earth can't exist. It needs to coexist with something else. Because it's like the hummingbird and the flower. Do you know what I'm saying? That hummingbird's purpose is to pollinate that flower.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Symbiosis.
It needs to eat. It needs. Do you know what I'm saying? Like something else needs to produce
balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if the
ecosystem?
What if the human purpose is to each person is to find their purpose of how they would benefit the human race going forward? What if that was the purpose of everyone?
That's Elon Musk's sort of. I guess you could compare it to Elon Musk's logic, whereas he wants to spend his life being useful.
Yeah.
That's like his thing.
Well, that's his meaning to life.
Yeah. That's what I mean. He has a meaning, but at the same time, it's benefiting.
Yeah, it's benefiting a lot of people.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because I'm just thinking now, that's why you get... It's a bit tricky because, let's say you get a dad, or a man, or a kid, who grew up having dreams of what he wanted to be. He wanted to be a professional football player. For whatever reason, he gets injured, he can't play football anymore. He has a kid. He has to then commit to a life that he didn't want to live because he can't play football.
Yeah.
So now, when he has a kid, he puts the kid into a football club. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then he tries to live through that kid.
Yeah.
So are you going into parenting now?
No, I'm just trying to think because it's almost like it's like if someone can't live their life or live their meaning to life, they will try and impart that meaning onto their kid and so on and so on.
Of course.
Yeah, you get that. That happens because
Doesn't always happen.
because you always want what you didn't have
You might
for your
find a new
kids.
meaning.
Do you know what I mean? So
Mm.
yeah, obviously your meaning can change, innit? I mean, you might grow up thinking, "Oh, like this is what I'm gonna be." I think everyone has an idea of how they feel their life's gonna be when they're younger. Do you get what I'm saying? But then life throws you in a different direction, bruv, and then you become something completely different, innit?
See, we talk about life, yeah, but there's life from your perspective and there's life from a universal perspective.
Yeah.
Meaning, life as in the inevitable, uncontrollable, omnipotent
Basically,
force
because
that dictates
Yeah.
where your life goes and it's unpredictable.
because as humans, we can easily just like in our heads map out where we want to go. Like, so everyone could say like, I've got a 5-year plan. Next year, I want to drive. The year after, I want to have a business. You know what I mean? Everyone has a plan of what they want to do, but life throws you in a spiral, bro, and it don't always happen how you think. You know what I mean? But you've got to stay focused on your goals, because once you push through all the bullshit, you'll get there.
Mm.
Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah, there's two lives in a sense, universal and then what you want it to be.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Shitty things happen in people's lives. Do you know what I mean? And that it knocks people down, innit? But it's how you keep going forward, really, innit?
Mm.
So yeah, man, it's
You
one of
don't
them things.
lose. You
Yeah.
learn.
Yeah.
There's all. I mean, honestly, I don't know, man. There's so many different aspects to existence that, you know, people have been trying to figure this out since the dawn of man. Do you know what I mean? Nobody's figured it out, man. And anybody who tells you definitely knows the answer is just fucking lying.
No,
or
he's like
delusional.
that guy, you know, that Ugandan priest where he's like, if you go to heaven and you don't find me there, you have gone to hell.
I remember that still.
How could you be so sure?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
That
man.
guy's a scam artist.
I think
Something's
people flock to religions and
But yeah.
all this sort of stuff because they have a fear. You always feel what you don't know and understand, and they have a fear of what happens when you die. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's why a lot of people are easily manipulated, because there's a fear tactic involved. Do you know what I mean?
The thing is, yeah, the messages in most religions, yeah, can resonate with anyone. You can read anything in most religions and sort of relate to something.
Yeah,
in there,
because
or to find a decent lesson in there. So it really just depends on
That's what it is.
you're exposed to, I think. You know, then people get really into it. They start
Yeah.
killing each other because of it.
yeah,
You know what I mean? That's where it starts to get all slippery. It's like, what's going on here? I thought this was peace. And
but that just shows you how strong people's beliefs are,
yeah.
and they're willing to die for it. You know what I mean? And that's interesting in itself. Do you know what I mean? Because for a creature that doesn't really know 100% certain why they're here, for them to just put their belief in such things where they would kill and everything to...
The thing is, I don't discredit none of it.
Nah,
Yeah.
same.
I don't discredit none of it. I mean, whether you're Jew, Muslim, Christian, Catholic, Taoist, yeah, the Buddhist, really, all of these things are promoting order, right? And this is why I think religion is necessary, because if you look at things like the Ten Commandments, things like that, they're basic rules, right? To stop you, one, killing each other,
Yeah.
two, fucking your neighbour's wife.
Yeah.
Why? Why would you not bang your neighbour's wife? Why is that a thing?
Because you will die.
Because
Yeah,
it's gonna be a madness.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna be left fatherless, or motherless. You know what I mean? And you're not gonna be able to balance.
So
that child as it grows up.
so it's an order.
It's order.
It's commandments to keep order
yeah.
in society.
Order. And so, the different reasons why should you not kill people? Obvious. We're trying to perpetuate here. Do you know what I mean? Why would you not steal? Obviously, because you're not trying to get your arms chopped off. Do you know what I mean? So,
Where do you think that thought process comes from? Do you think that comes from going back to like when we were like apes, and you think something happened, for example, and it's just from that, as man's grown, it's just like they've realised through past experiences and ancestors' history or whatever that they need to put these things in place.
Look at
they know
look
what
at the
happens if
religious
they
books. They're all accounts from different perspectives.
don't. Yeah.
Right? Of people who have lived over centuries or thousands of years, whatever it be. This is information that has been compiled by different people saying, this is what this guy said.
Yeah.
This is what that guy did in these different situations. They tell you stories. And they give you morals in these stories. Kind of like what the TV does to you these days. Right? So it's like, it's an order created by an entity or people who are either in power, or maybe somebody created one book in the beginning and it was that the order.
Yeah, the order.
Right? But someone else like, nah, they're over there, I'm gonna write my book because we're over here. Right? We're gonna take some shit from that book and we're gonna change it because our culture's different over here. Do you know what I mean? All that different type of shit. Who knows, man? This is just speculation, but it's
just interesting because if you do take it back to say like, let's say the first actual man as we understand men to be, like humans to be, yeah, it would have started surely with one tribe originally, maybe, possibly. And then from that, humans have obviously reproduced more of them, and then they spread out. So did the tribe itself, if it was like break up, and through arguments or that sort of stuff, you know what I mean? Or did it, or was it just their offspring from the start? They just ventured out.
Well, they say Pangea.
And then as times changed, because they would have had their own order. So to not carry that on and change things and go across the world and create new religions and all this stuff, there maybe something happened.
I suppose it would depend on, how many existed at whichever point.
Yeah.
Right? Because you could have 100 people living in one tribe believing the same thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But when you start getting into tens of thousands and millions, it starts to get a bit more tricky to keep everyone on the same page.
But why does it? That's the meaning. Why does the numbers affect what their thought process would be in their society? Do you know what I mean?
Cultural. Don't know.
Humans, man. Humans form groups naturally, even in school.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a prime
true.
example. There's only how many people in a school, but guess what? You get people who
you'll
are
get
alike
you'll get
minded.
Yeah.
And people are always different. So, I mean, on a bigger scale, come on, man.
It's true.
It's going to create even more divide.
Definitely.
So,
Speaking of divide, we have the what do you call them? The protesters.
Extinction Rebellion. Them ones.
One brother glued himself.
Yeah, he glued himself to a British Airways jet, jumbo jet.
A British Airways jet.
Yeah.
Now, at what point do you think, okay, I am going to fix my skin via chemical substance to this here metallic
Jumbo jet.
jumbo jet?
Bro, imagine if they didn't clock him and they just took off.
I was thinking that as
He would
well.
have been pissed.
I was like,
Just
well, you
leave
just
him there.
died.
Yeah, for real.
They should have. You know what it is? They should have actually fucked with him, bro. They should have just started the plane up and moved it a little and just shit him up.
They started screaming.
Yeah, bro.
Like, no way, I don't need it. Fuck the world. I don't need to save it. I want to save my life.
You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's see how deep you're really going with this thing.
Fuck this.
You know what I mean?
Rebellion. I'm not part of it, I swear. Start trying to put it No, you know my problem. I actually agree with their sentiment.
Yeah, I do.
Because it's
sense,
true.
though?
The fact, the whole climate change due to human
Consumption of fuels and energy.
Yeah, all of that stuff. Now, but I just think they're doing it in the wrong place. Meaning, if you look at the leading countries for emissions, China, Russia, USA, Brazil, they're all at the top. UK is nowhere, not even in the top 10.
In the grand scheme of things, yeah.
I understand that they need to create awareness.
It needs to be done either way.
It needs to be done, but really and truly, the biggest perpetrators are China, Russia, America. Yeah. Go there and do it.
Yeah. Yeah, but
China's at the top. India.
It should be everywhere though, man, really. Because it will affect everyone.
I know China's at the top. Definitely.
Yeah, China must be.
So, you need some,
Alright, let me...
Do you know my problem with it, yeah? Is... They're blocking all the roads and that, innit, and they're stopping traffic. But you're making it worse because these cars aren't turning off their engines, bruv.
Yeah.
So you're actually preventing them from getting to their journey. Because if they're going somewhere that's going to take 20 minutes, yeah, you're now stopping them in traffic for half hour, 45 minutes, yeah, and you've added that time onto their 20-minute journey, bruv. And their engines run longer. So now you're just fucking it up. You're being contradictory to what you actually want.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I don't like the way that they said that they weren't going to stop emergency vehicles, but then they didn't allow an ambulance to pass. I think it was like London somewhere.
That's backwards.
And they didn't allow an ambulance to pass, and it was obviously had the lights flashing and everything. So obviously it was going somewhere emergency, and they weren't allowing it to pass. So I don't know, man. It's a bit.
Well, the thing is, I'm looking at this thing here. Yeah, ActiveSustainability.com. It says the 5 most polluting countries. Yeah, are number 1, China.
Yeah.
Number 2, United States.
Yeah.
Number 3, India. 4, Russia. 5, Japan.
Japan's quite small as well.
Were you in central London for?
Yeah.
What we would really need to know is the sources of those pollutants, where they're coming from, because those could be American companies in foreign countries.
This is the thing, yeah.
Or English companies.
Yeah. What it is, I think, the problem is, you need to find the source, the main source of it. If it is cars and jets and stuff like that.
Jets are massive.
Yeah.
They do a lot.
We need to firstly find a way to replace that necessity with another form of energy. Because jet fuel, at the moment, I don't know if there's a replacement for it.
Do you think Elon Musk is going to make electric planes?
Can you have electric? Oh, you can have electric planes, can
Do
you?
you think that's possible to produce that much power?
Yeah, that's the issue.
In like battery form.
Oh.
That's
I mean,
insane.
what's the biggest battery powered machine there is? I don't know. It's got to be a car. You know what I mean?
don't know. You have to find out.
Because obviously it takes a tremendous amount of speed.
Largest battery powered machine.
What is it?
What? Okay, they don't give me anything.
Dildos.
Dildos, industrial.
Battery powered machines. Yeah. I mean, the biggest I know of are cars.
suppose, yeah.
I mean, you do get the hybrid buses and that, the electric buses, so...
Well, electric buses now.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, a plane takes way more to move and get up in the sky.
Yeah. It's going to be difficult. I wonder, someone needs to ask Elon.
Yeah, someone needs to pose that question to him.
Ask him if he could do it. In theory.
Yeah.
Fucking go.
You'd have to think about it. Get around the physics circle,
You know what I mean?
the table, and have a brainstorm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They have to come up with something because it is a matter of physics at this point, and the amount of energy, and especially the weight. I mean, how much does a battery weigh? Weight is a big thing when it comes to flying. Batteries are heavy.
Yeah.
And look how heavy a battery is just for a car.
How big is your battery going to be?
The battery's going to be huge. Do you see what I'm saying? And then you think, okay, well, it's a battery. So you have to take minerals and stuff from the earth in order to make batteries. So is that sustainable?
Yeah, that's a bit mad, isn't it?
So is it really a replacement because you're relying on batteries? I think the real replacement is something that they don't want to go towards, which is probably something to do with... You know what? I wonder if they could use like magnets.
Magnets. Are you on about to on cars?
Planes, cars.
I thought that the other day, you know, with magnets for cars. I was thinking, what if you had, like, let's say like a magnet on the front, maybe like a round magnet in a sense. Yeah. Find a way to block the magnetism around the whole bit, yeah, so nothing else can attract to it, yeah, but only use it on the back of the car.
This is what you need.
Yeah. And then put opposite. So you know when magnets don't attract and they push forward. Yeah, find a way to stabilize that magnetism to keep pushing it forward and only propel the magnet itself.
I know what to do.
Does that make sense?
I know what to do. I'm having an Elon Musk moment. Hold on. Tubes. Yeah? Hold on. Tubes, maybe underground. Yeah? So you know how you have magnets that repel one another, yeah?
Yeah.
You have the magnets on the outside of the tube. Yeah? And then the capsule, because I mean, you're traveling with magnetism. You don't need fuel. You don't need anything. So you just a capsule with your seats in it or whatever. Yeah, the capsule is made of the other metal, the other magnet that repels the outside, and then it should just float along. That's what I'm thinking. Because think about how magnets work. Yeah, if you have one magnet in the middle being repelled by all of everything around it. If you push it forward, surely it should just fly. Do you know what I'm saying?
This is what I was saying to you, yeah? Say this mic here, yeah? I'm getting deep into this. Say this mic was the magnet, for example, yeah? Round, yeah? And this bit here was the magnetism pushing the car forward, yeah? And on the back of the car, there'll be the magnet that repels, isn't it? So you know when the magnets repel each other, yeah? But all of this part of the magnet will be blocked off because obviously it's a magnet. If you have that rolling down the street, it's going to attract other metal. You get what I'm saying? So you have a block around this part here, and this bit's only the magnet. So when the car's here, the magnet's pushing it. Do you know what I mean? And you use the power of that to guide, but you need stabilizers to keep the car.
But this is what I'm saying. This
is why.
Hold on.
Because you have to mute. But the only thing, you won't fully cut down consumption of the car, but you could make the magnet propel in some way, and it will cut down
external magnets.
This is what I'm saying. Hold on.
Propelling the magnet.
This is what you do. It's got, and you can't have it on the street. It needs to be underground. It needs to be in tubes, like the tube.
Oh wait, stations. Are you talking about like a bullet train type situation?
Like bullet, like.
Alright, but how would that work?
Gone.
Yeah, but how would that work?
Was it magnet?
Yeah, it's magnets.
Yeah, that is magnets. Yeah, the bullet train is magnets. Yeah.
Well, we need that on a global scale.
Yeah, but how would it work with cars?
What I'm saying is, all you do, no one needs to even own cars. Just like, you can. Just have your own capsule, yeah? You roll it into this thing, on the street or whatever that goes underground. You load all your luggage or whatever you're doing. Then you can descend underground like those Chinese bicycle storage things, yeah? Then you go into the tube, and this is the magnetic tube thing, yeah? That you can propel using magnetism, just fly
What do you mean?
into your next destination.
What do you mean still? Yeah. Can you imagine if that went super wrong and the magnets outside that were actually stronger than the magnets on the inside and it just crushed the capsule?
Oh shit!
But this is why the capsule needs to be stronger
Needs to be really
than the magnetism of the magnets outside.
That would be-
I think
It needs to be able to resist
I
it.
think we need to go back to the drawing board on this one.
No, bro, we're onto something. Listen, I don't know.
Did you hear about Dyson?
What did
Dyson.
What did Dyson do?
Dyson wanted to stop, not stop, but he wanted to, well, basically, stop focusing on making Hoovers, and he wanted to invest the company's money into electric cars. But then he backed out because he realized it's not viable to actually do it because it's so expensive. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, bro, man like Dyson was gonna make cars.
When you get people like that, they can kind of just, they know, they can see ahead.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like people who are inventors, people who are like
Problem solved.
scientists.
Yeah, basically.
And they can see everything from every point of view.
Yeah.
As in, is it sustainable? Is it this? Is it that? Like, is it globally available? Can everyone have it? Does it make sense? Will it cause problems? Do you know what I'm saying? He needs to be able to think in that. And I think the magnets, the only natural source of potential move, like something that you could use for movement.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Without actually having to do much. This is a magnet. It's magnets.
Yeah.
They're
That's
just
what I'm saying.
like that.
Magnets are the way forward.
Could be.
They are. But you just need to...
We sorted it. Elon, get on it.
Get on it, mate.
Magnets. No, I think he actually touched on it in the Joe Rogan podcast, to be fair.
Who?
On the
Did
magnet
he?
thing, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I watched it. I
He
don't
came
remember
up with
that
this
bit.
mad bumper car situation, bruv.
Did he?
Yeah, no, not Elon. Rogan was talking.
Oh. You know what?
Didn't Elon Musk create flamethrowers? Some
Yeah.
form of flamethrower.
He said technically it's not
Yeah,
flamethrower or
not
something.
a flame.
But he said the flame was big on it though.
Yeah, it's a big old flame.
Yeah.
You ain't standing in front of that, no way, bruv.
You know what? Going back to what I initially started with, yeah. What do you want from life?
Fucking hell, man, you're getting deep into this.
No, on the real one. Seriously.
What do I want from life?
Yeah, like if you could transport yourself to the life that you wanted right now, that you truly wanted, and that would provide you with contentment, what would it be?
I don't know, because I think for every goal you reach, the destination changes. in a sense.
Contentment.
What? So if I was just content, I'd like my name to be solidified in human history. You know what I mean? I'd like to be remembered for something that was worth being remembered for. Do you get what I'm saying? And probably, yeah, like I'd like to have a nice amount of money and all that stuff. You know what I mean? And I'd like to just have a happy life, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But what consists of? What does a happy life consist of?
Happy life consists of.
It's subjective.
Yeah.
So for you, what does a happy life consist of?
Fucking hell, bro.
I would like to live off the land.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
a good one.
If
Yeah.
I was a man in a nice country, right? I got two goats, some chickens. Do you know what I mean? A nice little river running by me, and I can grow whatever I want down there, and I don't have to rely on any. Well, obviously you're gonna go to the shops at some point, bro. Everybody does.
Yeah. You gotta go there.
Whatever, innit? You're gonna live your life, but that's how I would love to live. If I could literally transport myself to my perfect life, I would have land, and I would have animals, and I would grow shit.
Yeah.
And that's legit, bruv.
Yeah.
I'd have a pool, obviously, because I'm not a fucking savage.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and I'd be nice. But if the perfect scenario, obviously, everyone wants to be rich. Yeah, obviously everybody wants to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Obviously everybody wants to do whatever they want at any given point in the day, at any time.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody wants that. You know what I mean? But really and truly, what makes you happy? What makes you happy? That's what you have to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah, personal preference.
It's personal preference, and that's my ultimate goal in life, is to feel happy and content.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. That's what I want from life. Contentment. Because when you're not content, you can't be... You never have peace of mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You always think, there's something else I need to move towards. Whereas if you're content, you're almost just like, well, I mean, I could live like this.
But you don't want to get content at the wrong time and at the wrong place in your life.
But
you need to have that hunger to always
Well, if you're
need
content, then
something
you're happy.
more.
You know?
I mean, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
But
that's
then
your parameters.
yeah, of course. But then, are people ever truly content?
No, I'm never content. At this point in my life,
But
I
this
am
is
not
what I'm
content.
saying. Can anyone really say, yeah, you know what, I'm actually content?
Mate, I got me 30k.
There is nothing. Bro,
Got me 30.
when can you turn around and be like, you know what, I'm actually so content, there is nothing for me to strive for now.
Would you fall into depression at that point?
But this is my point. As humans, I feel we need to always
It's gonna be
look
something,
forward.
man.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but at that point, it's almost like you can have
Have
many...
a hobby, bro.
Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. You don't have to have
you
a
do.
job. You
Alright.
don't have to be Jeff Bezos.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
But then you might get bored after a while.
But what I'm saying... Look,
Or
yeah,
doing whatever you want. Bro, if I got Bezos money, I'm everywhere at all times, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but listen,
Yeah.
Bezos...
I'm climbing walls in
Yeah.
flipping Madagascar. Yeah. And I'm deep diving in the ocean, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Who wouldn't? If you got that money, but people like that probably will never be content.
Never.
You can't get to that level and feel content at any point in
No,
time.
you're never going to
That's
be...
what I'm saying.
Because that you are... No, the next thing.
Yeah.
The next thing.
But that's what
You
I
know
mean. I don't think anyone can truly say, yeah,
but
I'm
not
content.
not everyone has the same amount of hunger for
And
more.
aspiration, yeah. in a
So
sense.
you might buy your house, your 3-bedroom, have a wife, kids. The kids move out. You know what I'm saying? You got your bird.
You got the 30k. You know what I'm saying? Got the 30k down.
You got your bird.
Yeah.
Got
And
a
now-
17 plate fold.
You paid off your mortgage. Do you know what I'm saying? You got a nice car. You're alright. And then
Yeah.
you think, okay, well, today, you might even have your own business. You might be more than 30k. It might be 100k. 300k.
At that point, you're balling, living life.
300k,
Yeah.
you're alright. Alright? You're fine. You can wake up and be like, do I want to go to Sri Lanka today?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's true, innit? It's true.
Just be like, yeah, Sri Lanka or
Yeah, it's true.
Thailand. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like,
Everybody likes that. Do you know what I mean?
For you
It's
to
like-
be truly content, yeah, I think you need to have a certain amount of money. Because money gets freedom, in a sense.
Yeah.
you need
you
to
need
have
freedom.
enough money so that you don't have to worry about money.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's how much money you need, really.
yeah. You don't need more than
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
For your, because some people would like to, like you say, go to Sri Lanka. Do you know what I mean? And go and mess around in
Yeah.
Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Do what you like. But then again, there can be the other guy who is also a millionaire or billionaire, but really just loves to go and play table tennis in his garage.
Yeah,
I'm saying.
man.
whatever you're.
Do you know what it is? That's what it is. It's actually just whatever makes you happy.
Yeah.
Bro.
This is one of
That's
them.
what
You
I'm saying.
flow with it. You flow with life.
You
know what I
might
mean?
create new tasks. Your task
Yeah.
now would be, okay, I've got what I need in life to be stable. Now I can travel. I can build the fucking what's that? A Trojan horse? Like, do you know what I'm saying? In my
Trojan
back
horse.
garden, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, man.
So you just give yourself little projects at that point. I'd assume. Do you know what I mean? Like, just to keep his mind occupied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
What
when
is-
you stop moving
That's when depression sets in.
that
man.
you're dying. Like
Yeah,
Bugsy
right.
Malone said.
Bugs blown.
You know, got to keep it moving.
Yeah.
If you're not moving in some way, you're dying.
Yeah, basically. Just there, innit? You're just existing. You're not living.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
We're all dying though.
we're all. I don't know. It depends on the way you look at it.
Yeah.
Because we all get to a certain age, and then there's obviously a downward slope somewhere.
Some more than others. I was looking at man like Simon Cowell's face the other day.
Mm.
And you think, bro, if you're gonna grow old, yeah, just grow old.
Yeah,
What do you-
don't pull your face back.
What
Facelift. Yeah, don't get the facelift.
man's face looks like he's got 2 fucking golf balls implanted into
Yeah.
his face, bruv. His skin looks like hot dog skin.
Yeah,
So,
don't pull your skin out like a fucking trampoline, bro.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's looking all mashed up, bruv. I don't know what happens with these people.
It's
I
insecurity.
think and it's being around so many beautiful people at the same time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Him being a rich, powerful man, yeah, thinking I've got everything, and a woman looks at him and she's like, ugh. Yeah.
But
ugh.
this is
Do you
what I'm
imagine
saying.
that?
At that level, Simon Cowell could probably get any woman that he wants, but then when he comes across a woman that has almost what he has and can be picky, then it's like,
Yeah.
now I gotta be on par, because now they're not just, in awe of the fact that I'm Simon Cowell and I'm very
Yeah.
rich
Yeah.
and I can give them what they want because they can get what they want
Mm.
anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? And then that's maybe that's when he gets pulled down to reality, to the rest of the people.
Possibly.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. It just looks at me like when you see certain people, I think to myself, let yourself get old gracefully. There's a girl who is in, I think, Towie. Yeah, I can't remember. Some woman at work showed me the picture today. Yeah, this girl's a pretty girl,
Yeah.
30. You know what I mean, 31.
Yeah.
Decided to get all this stuff done to her face. I forget her name, but it's such a tragedy. It's like when you look at them chicks that get the implants in the backside and the legs.
Yeah,
look
I don't
like
really
stilts.
get it. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I guess if you're doing it literally for yourself and not because you feel that's what people want to see, I think it's different. Like,
Trickles.
then good for you, innit? If that's what you want, like, and you're not just trying to do it
Yeah.
for the gram.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The gram. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, good for you if you do it, but yeah, man, I don't know. I like natural store. I like it to be natural store.
Yeah, it's all strange, man. It's all strange, weird stuff.
The need to alter your body is weird.
I don't like boob jobs, bruv. You know what I mean?
It depends what you mean by a boob job.
It doesn't, bruv. When they get them made bigger.
What if a girl has boobs that she doesn't like, and she thinks, oh, you know what, they're saggy, and then gets it lifted?
Yeah, but then it's
That's
just
calm.
Yeah, but then it's the same. Like I said, just don't do it for the gram.
No, that's just like a thing for yourself where you look
Yeah.
in the mirror and you're like, you know what?
But I just don't. Personally, I don't like it.
What? So if a girl had saggy boobs that she didn't like, and then got them lifted so they were nice and perky,
I mean,
you
yeah,
have something against that.
no, because it's the better alternative.
It's not an implant. That's what you're saying. Not
Yeah.
implants.
But personally,
They don't feel the same.
yeah, they don't move.
They don't. They're firmer. When you grab a tit, you know what I mean? You know you grab a
You
tit.
know it's a real tit.
Yeah, exactly. When you grab
You don't want to grab a tit and think, is this a real tit?
Yeah, for real.
It's true. Because I'm not being...
yeah,
go on.
No. It's a weird. I used to link a girl who had fake breasts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say what her occupation was or where she's from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's not the same. Is all I'm gonna say. It looks great.
Yeah.
You can wear bikinis and it looks nice. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
From a distance or up close. Do you know what I mean? But as soon as you make contact, it's really not. It's not the same.
Yeah. Well, it's weird because some guys don't give a damn.
Yeah.
And
Pay for the tits.
Yeah.
You
This
want
is
the
where
boobs.
it's dicey because men are scum, yeah? So, basically, I remember I went to a strip club with like work people.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I went to the wrong strip club. They took me to some weird place. But it was basically, you walk in, there's a bar on one side, and there's the girls on the other side, on like sofas and stuff like that, just chilling, and there's a pole or whatever, yeah? And you go to the bar, and then they all start approaching you, just like rubbing your leg and oh, you know, how you doing? You're gonna buy me a drink? All these things. I'm just like, I'm not comfortable right now. I'm not comfortable.
They're being paid to deliver a service.
This is what I'm saying.
What they're doing.
And I can't blame them because they don't know that I don't like this. Yeah. So I'm there, and everybody else from my work is loving it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they're loving the whole experience.
Yeah.
And I'm looking around and I'm looking at the dudes that are there, and I'm just like, oh, you obviously you don't get girls.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And then I walked into the toilet at one point, and then there was this, like, you had the toilet where you pee, that bit, and then there's another door for the actual toilet in it, like. And I pushed the door open because it wasn't locked. And then this dude was just stood over the toilet with a boner. And and it was just like,
in the strip club bedroom.
This is disgusting. It was in Shoreditch as well.
Damn.
And I didn't feel comfortable for 1 second.
I don't get it, bruv.
Right.
What makes you do that?
Me personally, I'll go to a strip club of my own volition. Yeah, I'm not going by choice. Yeah. However, if somebody is paying for me, I'm not going to touch. You do what you like. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna pay for me to have a dance, yeah, man. I don't like being teased. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Who enjoys
like,
that? I don't want to be teased, bruv, for fucking half an hour, bro. The fuck?
But this is the thing, like, the dudes who they manipulate in there have some kind of issue. Self-confidence, whatever it is.
Yeah.
They don't get female attention.
Or they just like women.
Or they just like...
Yeah.
You know?
He gets
Yeah,
out
they
of the
just
house.
like that,
You know
innit?
what I mean?
He gets out of the house trying to escape his wife.
There's
You know what
also...
I mean? He
Yeah,
goes out
bro,
to drink
he's had a
with his
hard day.
mates. He's
You
Yeah.
know
like,
what I mean?
I'm just gonna go grab some tech.
Personally, I have no problem with a woman who wants to do that and get paid. Bruv, one done. He got taken by this one woman, yeah, manipulated, I'm gonna call it. He got manipulated by this one stripper, yeah. And man came in the place with 150, left with nothing.
Oh, of course.
After 20 minutes.
Himself. But you know what? Fool is easily parted from.
I
his
don't
money.
get it. Like, I don't get why you giving them your money.
Yeah, like, yo.
I worked for this, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not giving you my money. Like, you know what I mean?
But you know, these strippers get into guys' heads, you know?
Yeah.
Dudes have relationships with strippers, not relationship, but like where the stripper will make them believe certain things so that they will spend more money. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
bro.
texting them and that, you know what I'm saying? And just
Man out here with their 30k spending it. You know what I'm saying?
on the wrong things.
I don't get it.
But that was the most uncomfortable I've ever been in any situation in my life, bro.
Yeah.
I had to leave, and that's when I phoned you. I left.
Yeah.
And I phoned you and I was like,
remember,
bro, this is
I
mad,
remember.
bro.
Yeah. This is mad.
I'm not used to this at all.
No one likes to be teased.
I don't want a woman to come up to me flirting for money. It needs to be for real.
Yeah.
for real.
Otherwise, I'm not part of it, innit? I'm leaving.
It's mad. I really don't get it, bro. You're literally going in there
To be teased.
to be teased, and for you to feel like you need to give them money
Yeah.
for whatever reason, like your pleasure or whatever.
And they, you know what? One thing they did, they come around with a cup when they're gonna do a strip dance.
Oh, that one
on the
what I thought you were
pole.
gonna say, fam.
No. I'm not even gonna think what he's thinking. Yeah, they come around. Everyone has to put a pound in,
Yeah.
and then they do a dance or whatever.
You what?
Yeah, but there's like
They want
I don't know, a
change,
bunch of people in there. Like, you know what I'm saying, she got a good hefty
Yeah,
bit of pounds in there.
she made her money.
And think about every time they come around all day, getting pounds in. Think about it, bruv. And then they do they get money, you know.
The quids in.
Can you
They get money, bruv.
people that would call the strippers like
Or exotic dancers. That's what they want to be called.
exotic dancers certain names? Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean, like
Just they'll
chocolate rain?
I'm saying
souffle.
no.
She got that loose ass booty.
I'm saying people that hate on them,
hole.
like hate
No
on strippers,
booty.
and they call them names.
Wait, what do you mean?
People that just call like exotic dancers like
Yeah, but do you
like
remember-
slags or whatever?
Yeah, old tart.
Like,
Oh!
are they?
Some dudes love it.
Are
though.
they really?
I'm not.
Are they really, or are they just intelligent enough to realize men will just hand over their hard-earned money
They know.
just for them to show their body and not even be touched?
Get your tits out.
They
You know what I mean?
They definitely know.
But some dudes are just like, they love it. They love it. They'll go to the strip club and they love it. Like, they just love watching like women just strip.
Yeah, that's why they give their money, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not paying to be teased, and I'm not paying for sex.
Yeah.
I'm not paying for head. Yeah, so this place is not for me, bro.
Yeah.
Don't pay for them things. Them things are free, man.
It was free. Maybe a little Papa John's. Yeah, that's a fact.
I said the Papa John's.
Yeah. Anyway.
But yeah, man, I don't get it. Do you remember I was talking to that one girl outside the pub in Beckenham, and she said she was an exotic dancer.
Oh yeah,
remember that?
Yeah, I remember that
I was
story.
like,
Yeah.
nah, bruv, I know what that is, man. You're not fooling no one.
Wait, what?
She was on you still.
Time
She was
ago.
on you.
Time ago. I
Yeah,
young.
I remember that story.
Yeah, man. I don't know, bruv. Do you know 6ix9ine is getting out of jail, bruv? And he's got a $10 million
I can't
deal or
believe. Yeah, I
something
see
like
that in
Wait,
the.
what?
He's got a $10 million record deal.
Already? Is he in jail now?
Basically, he believes that his career will flourish when he comes out of jail.
I can't see it. I can see him being shot.
So he's gonna.
You know what I'm saying?
Man can't be on stage. Bruv, he's gonna have to perform as a hologram first.
Who's gonna interview you?
He's gonna do hologram
You know what I mean?
concerts.
What kind of music are you making? Because in that report he said he's gonna make a song, and he's gonna do it in English and in Spanish.
Yeah, he's got Spanish songs.
He's got a
and-
Spanish version of it.
Yeah, albums or whatever. Like
Do you know what I mean?
forget
But what
this
kind of
shit.
song are you doing now? Like, what are you actually doing?
He's gonna be sitting in his cell writing bars, bro.
What if he just comes out and he's
Yeah.
talking the most grease?
Do you know what? I want
With
him
the-
to.
Man's just got
I want him to.
some
Imagine.
big rainbow afro, bruv, just
And he's
talking
bare hench
hella
now,
breeze
bruv.
with 2 AKs, bruv.
And he got mad hench.
Look in your face, brother.
Yeah, like stitches and
Yeah,
that.
stitches.
Just comes out with AKs and grenades. Fuck Trey.
Man, they put 3 bodies in jail and that.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. I think, I think he's gonna have to perform as a hologram. if he's gonna do
Man
performances.
said a hologram.
He's gonna have to do the
Oh my
gorillas.
days.
Because bruv, man might just be in the audience, fam, just pop. Do you know what
But
I
that's
mean?
what's gonna happen. Well, that's what I'm
Take
saying.
it.
Who's
Take
interviewing
it.
you?
Yeah.
Who's
Yeah.
gonna interview you? You can't go nowhere. You can't go in anywhere. If you're doing like let's say, I'm just gonna cover it with the genre of hip hop music, yeah. Then, like, you need to go on certain platforms, brother. And certain platforms are, you know what I mean. I don't know if
You
they're
know
gonna.
what? You need to perform with a bulletproof glass in front of you, bruv. Like in
Yeah.
front of the stage.
Should be like the Pope.
Do you know what I'm saying? You need a
Pope.
bulletproof vest, bulletproof cap, bulletproof jeans.
You can throw money at people and tell them to leave.
What? Oh, what? Like Burner Boy? Bruh.
Your face is not encouraging me.
You're not encouraging me. Please leave. That's funny though. He just refunded them.
Bro, that is jokes.
Man, just, you know what? You're killing my vibe. Leave.
Yeah, it's like, bro.
That's actually funny.
Can you
bro.
imagine? I suppose it's like going to a comedy show. You sit in the front row and just not laughing.
But this is the
Yeah.
thing. Some
Looking at
comedians
me.
take that as a
Yeah,
challenge.
you're not funny.
Personally, I think
Yeah.
he should have took that as a challenge
Mm.
to try and get them to. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, he might have just been on a weird mood that day and just been like, you know what, get out.
Yeah. He's like, you're bugging me. Something
Yeah.
got to him.
Yeah.
It's just that.
They might have been Ghanaian. They might have just said, Nigerian jollof is shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Get out. Get out. I don't know, bro. I have no idea, man.
My little brother.
I mean, performing songs in front of... Why is it that performing songs live is... There's something about it that makes it more attractive than just listening to it or watching a music video.
I only feel that way with live instruments.
Yeah.
If there are live instruments, then yes.
Makes
but
sense.
just someone rapping on the stage, I wouldn't. There when we was in Portugal, when we went the first time,
Yeah.
I went for a walk. Yeah, a little walk and a smoke. And there was this restaurant and this dude was playing the guitar like on the system. Do you know what I mean? I just had to stop and listen. Do you know what I mean? Something about live instruments to me.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like most of the time, the musicians that I would actually like to go and see in concert are people who do things that I can't do.
Yeah.
Like good singers who play guitar and play the harmonica and drums and
Yeah.
something about it just everything is being done right then and there.
Yeah. Like when you hear drums, like drums
Yeah,
and
live.
like, oh man,
It's good.
too much, bro.
But yeah, man, I suppose that's I mean, it's even rap. Like, I guess the good thing about a concert, the only good thing about a concert that I've seen, like a rap concert, is the audience creates a different vibe. It's like, for example, you ever come across a song where the live version is better than the recorded version?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's because of the atmosphere from the audience as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
the energy, bruv. It's the buzz, isn't it, of the people.
Yeah.
being there.
So there's that. Like for example, when we went to see Freddie Gibbs, and there was that one song, any what is it, Careless,
Yeah, careless. Yeah.
and the whole crowd
Amnesia.
loved the tune, right? And it was just like it created a different kind of vibe to if you were just listening to it at home.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there is that.
I always liked live Bob Marley. Listening to live Bob Marley was good.
Yeah, I saw Damien Marley live at the
I
festival.
think about recordings, but I didn't see him live.
Yeah. No, I've seen Damien Marley live. He's good, man. His hair's long.
Is it?
It goes down like to near his like. It's like there.
Oh.
Yeah, and I think it might even hit the floor. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Proper
Damn,
long.
that shit up, man. Woo.
Yeah, but that's it's it's obviously Bob Marley's bloodline.
Yeah,
So
it's
you
true.
know.
They said I was watching something. They said dreadlocks was illegal at one point in Jamaica.
Was it?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
dreadlocks used to be illegal. Only real rastas had them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Raw.
I'm a rasta. What did my dreads? Apparently that was a real thing.
You can't outlaw someone twisting their hair.
Yeah,
No, man.
dreadlocks illegal in Jamaica.
Dreadlocks can't be illegal.
According to The Guardian, Jamaican schoolgirl banned for her dreadlocks can go to class.
It's irrelevant.
How dare you?
Cut off her dreadlocks will now be allowed into class when school starts on the 29th of August, following a ruling by the Supreme Court.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Bruv, she got
Yo,
banned.
listen, speaking of, things being banned, Uganda is introducing a new law that bans gay sex in
Oh.
Uganda. And if you get caught having sex with the same sex, it's death.
Wow.
Ugandan, bruv.
Hey, Knuckles.
Talk to your people.
Hey, bruv. Yeah, I mean, when he's been previously being asked, do you know back in Barack Obama's time, he went round there and he brought up these things, bruv, and the guy was just like, "This is not an issue.
Yeah.
Like this is not even worth our attention. Like you know what I mean? We don't entertain these things."
Yeah.
And that's just kind of how he left it. Everybody who quoted him said the same thing. It was just
Came
like,
out of the room and he was just like, I tried. It's like, shit.
What was that video there? Oh, bro, why are you gay? Remember that one?
That's them places there, man.
Yo, Africa.
Why
is
are
not,
you gay?
Yeah. There's no tolerance.
Who said that I'm gay? You are gay.
Gay.
Mate, I think Africans are possibly the worst when it comes to that stuff,
Yeah,
to be honest.
it is a bit peak, isn't it?
How is it treated in the Arab world, though?
I don't know.
I don't think good.
Yeah, probably,
It's probably
not,
similar,
man.
isn't it?
Probably not. They say that. What was it? I was listening to two people debate. I think it was Mohammed Hijab. He was talking about.
Oh, that dude, yeah,
He was
yeah.
talking about all this homosexuality stuff, and he said that it's not a sin to have gay thoughts, but it is a sin to act upon them, basically. And I was like, okay,
Yeah.
that's how you lot view it. So, obviously, if you're a gay man, you're fucked, more or less.
Fight the gay away.
Who knows, bro? Find a deal with these
Run
ones.
from the gay.
Run from the gays.
Just run from them.
At the end of the day, yeah.
Don't
Bro,
care.
Yeah, I don't care. And
Don't care.
at the end, like, I've been seeing gay bars and stuff, man. Like, remember when he was little when there was that gay bar in Waterloo?
Fridge.
Like, and there was,
Fridge bar.
bruv, like,
Fucking
Fridge bar.
Brixton.
it's normal
Bruv.
now here, not in Uganda.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Uganda's different, bruv. They got a different, like, man,
The people are hidden, man.
the West is very liberal. People don't
Extremely.
realise compared to the rest of the world.
They
Man.
have it very easy here.
Yeah.
Very nice. You know what I mean? It's cushy, bro.
Mm.
You go over there and it's like, you're in the grit.
Yeah.
You're in the grit, man.
Yeah.
There's street justice.
Yep.
Try a tea from a shop, bruv, and run out.
Oh no.
Try a tea from a
Yeah,
shop.
yeah.
Oh no.
The people will catch you and beat you down,
The
bro.
people.
You know what I mean? You're lucky if you leave alive.
Mm.
Because you know what? The tires are flammable. You know what they do with tires, innit? And they put the tires around you.
Oh, yeah. What was it? They call it a microwave in certain places.
Really?
Yeah. Did you ever see the video of the Somali brother all tied up and he's cutting his limbs off?
No, I don't
Yeah.
watch videos like that.
I see that.
This was years ago, man.
I see that. I
This was
see
years
that.
ago. Hold tight Orgish.com back in the day.
What was that?
Orgish.
No, I remember Blood Show.
Bloodshot. I didn't know that one.
Blood Show.
Orgish, man. And all those mad. Anyway.
Yeah.
Mad up
Justice.
videos.
Certain places you don't want to do those things, man. Especially in Africa. Especially in Africa.
There's just like grave repercussions. Like, it's just not worth it.
Yeah. Serious, man.
Like, that is actually the argument for people wanting the death penalty. Because, for example, it's the whole eye for an eye thing, isn't it?
Mm.
Like, if you know you're going to die, if you kill someone, you're less likely to do it.
Depends on your motivation.
Mm.
Depends on your motivation for doing it. You know, it might be worth the death. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I'm not saying in a just situation. I'm saying, like, you're just a killer.
Like my man who killed 100 women.
Yeah, strangled them. Strangled them.
Going off subject, yeah. But like in relevance to gays, yeah. Did you hear the story about the man that's trying to sue Apple because he's saying that his iPhone turned him gay?
Wow.
How did the iPhone turn you gay, bro?
So basically, he got obviously an iPhone, and basically, let me read it out. He said,
What nationality is he?
His name's D. Ramilov.
Ramilov.
Something like that. But yeah, after he was given 69 gay coins of cryptocurrency instead of Bitcoin, he had been expecting the money. Came with a message in English: "Don't judge without trying." He did what he was told, tried it, and now is in a relationship. So what he's basically saying, because he got the gay coins instead of the Bitcoin.
What's that got to do with Apple?
He tried. I don't know.
Do you see what I'm saying? It's not my fault.
Oh, it's because he received a message on his Apple.
From whom?
They're not secure enough. Is that what he's? But it's what was it? An email?
Oh, here you go. He's accusing them of manipulatively pushing him towards homosexuality.
Bruv, you were gay anyway, innit? Like,
Bruv, you're looking for any excuse just so people accept the facts.
Just so your parent, bruv,
Dad, you can't hate me.
Bro, there's easier ways to come out of the closet,
done it.
bruv. There's easier ways to come out of the closet, man. You don't have to
He's
sue Apple.
He's actually suing Apple. That's mad.
Wait, no. Is he just a straight man pretending to be gay, just trying to get some dough?
I don't know,
Is that,
bro.
Could that be a
That's the
possibility,
most
bro?
fringe way of doing it, like.
It's bruv, you hear of like your guy that was suing people for uploading porn.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
My guy. Don't point on me, that's my guy.
The guy you told us about. Yeah,
No, I know what
people
you mean.
do weird things, especially when they know about law, man. It's so
Yeah.
crazy. Like they pull stunts.
Did you hear about SPAC Nation?
No, what's that?
What's that?
Some Russian
SPAC
shit.
Nation. Russian. Pastor, what's his name? It's like a church, yeah.
Yeah.
Where they're essentially saying that they're getting like roadmen off of the streets.
What, over here?
Yeah.
Was it that drill gospel shit?
Yeah.
Right.
And apparently, what a lot of them have been doing is recruiting people and getting them to take business loans out and withdrawing all the money.
So it's a scam.
Yeah. And how are you? Like, I'm just trying to understand how you brainwash someone so much, to do that.
You're gonna start a business, fam. You're gonna withdraw. You're gonna get a business loan. Yeah, you're gonna give me half. No, you're gonna give me 3/4 of the money.
No, they took all of the money.
They took all of the money.
No, bruv.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Oh,
So I
shit.
don't know, innit? Someone needs to fill me in exactly as what this whole SPAC Nation thing is about, because from what I'm seeing, it's mad.
I don't know.
Because you got one rapper coming out saying that he joined SPAC Nation, because he was a roadman and they were offering him some kind of amnesty, like in some kind of safe house. Then he got to the safe house and you come back and man are wearing your clothes and that, and everyone shares designer clothes. So that's why in the music videos and that, everyone's got designer clothes on. They're all sharing it.
What, so it's like a costume wardrobe.
I think then the pastor's name is Pastor Toby, yeah? He's a Nigerian guy, yeah? And he...
Of course he's a Nigerian, but carry on.
And his whole thing is the way that you draw these people in is by showing them flashy stuff. So he says he's not a millionaire yet. Meanwhile, with his Lamborghini and his Fendi tops and all these things and the nice flash lifestyle, his £12,000 a month mansion that he lives in.
So he's living like a pastor. No, I mean,
Bruv!
he's a pastor. He's qualified. Now,
And all his 5 nice cars outside, Bentley. Something's wrong here. He's basically saying you attract these people in with this stuff. But I feel like that's just an excuse for him.
to buy shit. So it's more or less a pyramid scheme.
I think it is a pyramid
Are people
scheme.
underneath him making money?
I don't know.
Or is he literally just sucking everyone's dough?
Yeah.
And they're running out like
Yeah.
send-outs for him.
It seems that way. It seems like it's from what the guy was saying in the video. He said it's all about pleasing Pastor Toby. Like they're all competing against each other for
Why?
recruits and like.
Why are they trying to
He's
impress him?
basically
Please, the
sending
pastor.
everyone out to make him money.
But why are they trying to impress him?
Yeah, what's the
I
deal?
don't know. I don't know the whole
I
motivation.
don't care, bruv. You're not benefiting my pocket, bruv. Like, why am I doing this for you, bruv?
I don't know the ins and outs.
You're not Jesus, fam. Like,
know what I'm saying?
you're not special, fam.
Google SPAC Nation in it, and then you'll watch videos and stuff, and you'll see in it. I'm trying to piece it together because it doesn't all make sense.
That's all mad.
But yeah, so that's where that whole gospel drill thing come from, where it's like they're talking about drilling, like roadmen, but then they fling a couple Bible things in there, and like I don't get it, innit?
SPAC Nation, place of worship in London.
Yeah.
Church raided by police.
That's one of the top results.
Yeah, top results. Oh man.
Church.
Welcome.
When you heard of a church getting raided by police, bro?
Let's have a look and see what happened. Yeah, this is Grime Daily
Oh,
giving us this
mad.
information.
You know what? It might be true.
It's Grime Daily.
SPAC Nation Church raided by police. It's been reported that the SPAC Nation Church, viral religious establishment with a penchant for drill music, a penchant for drill music, were raided by police. Ooh. Disturbing allegations surrounding the incident emerge. Some claiming that the members of SPAC Nation were involved in a rape case.
Oh.
Details still sketchy. Was that it? That can't be the whole article, bruv. You call that article?
It's a bunch of tweets compiled.
Listen, man, that's not solid information, man.
It's not solid information, but we can safely come to the conclusion that they were raided.
Yeah, they were
For
raided.
whatever reason. Right, so that's a bit weird.
It don't look
for a
Bruv, this all
church to
sounds
be
so
raided.
sketchy, bruv.
Fraud,
I don't.
rape. Like, it just all
What's
sounds
going on,
mad.
bruv? Like,
Could
what?
be real, could be slander. Who knows, man? It's all alleged, but they were raided. So nobody's gonna go into your local God's gift fucking
Yeah.
church, yeah, and raid it.
When's the last time you heard of a
Generally.
church getting
It's not
raided?
Mexico,
Yeah.
bruv. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for real.
We're
In
not.
Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico.
You know, we're not in some crazy
Yeah.
country. Obviously, something dodgy was going on there, or someone was doing something weird.
That's what I'm saying.
Who
They,
knows?
like, where I'm not being funny, yeah. This could be slander, but at the same time, it's like there's too many instances of reports of dodgy things happening. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's got to be something dodgy going on.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Always something dodgy. So fucking dodgy, man.
I don't know, guys.
Bunch of fucking dodgy cunts.
Dodgy lot.
Dodgy fucking weirdos.
Alright.
Got no thoughts on KSI Logan Paul?
Oh, you know
I'm
what?
not
No,
buying
let's
in,
talk
bruv.
about. No,
I'm
hold
not
on.
buying into it, bruv.
We'll talk about some real fighters, man.
Alright, go on.
Isreal Adesanya, Robert
Oh!
Whittaker. We didn't even talk about it.
Ah,
Hey, man came in. Man came in.
yeah, man won the bet still.
Oh.
I mean, shouts out to Dan.
Yeah,
Bent the cash away from his fingers. Yeah,
But
man.
this is the thing, yeah. I always had faith in Adesanya.
Yep.
Yeah. I always saw that he was just a much more technical, spatially aware, had better physical abilities. Like, he could move his body better. His reaction time is crazy. Timing, precision, everything. Rob did what he does in
Stiff.
every fight.
He was stiff.
Do you know what I'm saying? He thought he could come in with them lunging jabs and right
Bro, he was
hands.
trying
and
to put full power into nearly every
Everything.
punch, bro. It was
Yeah.
just, and he looked so stiff.
He was tense.
Yeah,
You could see
bro.
from
He
the start,
didn't want
before
to
the
be
fight
there,
even
bro. He
started,
didn't want to
was
fight
tense.
Adesanya, bro. He didn't.
saw
Bro, you see
Adesanya's
how he
dance
come out?
routine. Yeah.
Angry.
See how he come out?
Yeah.
Man, done a
Into
dance
it.
and everything. You
You
can't.
know-
You
Oh,
come out.
Adesanya.
No, Adesanya. You see the dance, like the dancing.
Yeah, yeah.
You
That
think
was
you can
sick.
come out that
Loose.
confident?
He's loose. You know what I
You
mean?
can't
He's
come out
loose,
confident
he's
like that and lose.
Yeah. That's all, man.
I
If
mean,
he
you
lost,
can't do
then
that, bruv.
It's a bit peak.
That's how I knew, bro. He was calm. He was comfortable in there.
You see them moving about, and from the surface level, you think that Rob was actually doing all right in the first round, and
He was
Rob
landing-
probably thought he was doing all right.
Yeah, he was landing
he?
some punches.
Now he was landing, but not very well. He's like they're not really landing. Like you make contact, but he rolls with it, and they're kind of like skimming.
Yeah. The
So-
distance is too great.
Yeah, he uses that distance very well. The guard, like, and he retreats and he makes angles, you know. And what was happening was that as Rob was coming in, what Rob likes to do is he throws a couple strikes, lunges in, throws a couple strikes, and then exits to the right. Yeah, and he kept doing it. Yeah, and Adesanya was basically just waiting to get the right timing to hit him on the exit. And they obviously practiced that a lot because he caught him with it a bunch of times. Every time that Rob came in and tried to exit to the right, he got caught a little bit. To the point where towards the end of the round, at the end of the round, Adesanya dropped him with that same punch.
With the left hook.
Yeah, the left hook. Yeah. And then obviously in the second round, Rob didn't change it up.
Yeah,
He
he
kept
was-
doing the same thing
he
till
ignored it.
Adesanya
Yeah.
found the timing and done it. Like
He totally
and
ignored that.
finished it with the right hand. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he wasn't comfortable in there, man.
He was tense. He was tense.
Hella
He didn't even try to wrestle. Not even a little bit.
didn't try to wrestle anything, and we don't even know if that would have changed anything.
I don't think it
it
would.
wasn't even against the cage at any point, really.
That might have even given Israel more openings.
Yeah.
I feel like Worko was just defeated already, bruv.
He wasn't sure.
Didn't have the mind
wasn't
state.
sure
Yeah,
that
he
he was
wasn't
going
sure
to
of
win.
him. That's what it is. He already
He
was
was
defeated, bruv.
nervous. He was nervous.
He's got Israel's fun because he's got the whole anime thing. He's got the crump dancing. He's got all that stuff. The Nigerian thing going on.
He can sell fights.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because of his.
He
the
appeals to a bunch of
personality.
audiences. So like he did the whole Death Note thing at the start and at the finish. Like he knows what he's doing, man.
Yeah,
He's a showman.
Yeah, he's a
Showmanship.
showman.
You know
He's
what
a
I mean?
showman, definitely. More so than John. Like John Jones is one of the best fighters ever, honestly.
Yeah.
But is he the biggest showman we've seen come out of MMA?
Showman.
Has anyone ever done that? That kind of walk out,
Nah.
them kind of antics, like writing the Death Note, putting it in your thing, like it's a character, man.
No.
Yeah, no, there's no one that I can think
The only
of.
person that who MVP does a bit of crazy shit.
A little bit.
Throw pokeballs and that.
But there are other guys that were good for other reasons. Like Chael Sonnen.
Yeah.
Chael Sonnen talk hella shit. Like, and he doesn't care. Like, he's doing it like, it seems almost scripted how good he is at doing it, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he takes like lines from Muhammad Ali and shit like that, which is quite entertaining. You get other guys, you know, but there's no one that really stands out like
Not in that sense.
Yeah.
Like the way coming out,
Yeah,
dancing,
no
whatever.
one does that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I noticed with him is that you can tell he's got a strong foundation of morals, because you got to think, like, when his dad came in the cage, what did he do? Immediately prostrated. Yeah, gave his dad the belt, prostrated his mum and his dad. Do you know what I'm saying? When he was doing the post-fight press conference, when his cousins phoned him and that, he stopped the press to speak to his cousin.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, obviously for him, family comes first.
Yeah.
So that's interesting, man. Most people would have just aired the call and then called them back later, innit, or something. So you can tell that there's a strong family thing there.
Yeah.
And his trainer as well, with all his training partners and stuff like that, you can tell that's a sick camp. Do you know what I mean? So it's really good, man. I think he smacks up and tools Bohachinha, bro. I think he makes
Technically,
Borrachinha look silly, bro.
I had to rewatch the Yo Romero Costa fight just to take a look and sort of have. I mean, he couldn't outclass Romero in terms of striking. He might have landed more, yeah, but there wasn't any sort of. I mean, Romero's not an extremely technical striker. He's a wrestler for the most part who hits really hard and does extremely athletic things.
Yeah.
But Borrachinha was stiff-necked. Is all I'm gonna say. Is he took some hits, bruv, and did not drop at all. He
It
got
might
tired.
take a head kick or
He
something.
got tired, right? Towards the even like the beginning, middle of the third round, bruv. He was tired. He was gone, right? I can't see Adesanya getting tired, especially in the championship fights. 5 rounds now. Do you know what I mean? If you
Your best. Adesanya could do 5 rounds, no problem.
yeah.
So this is the thing. I'm telling you, I'm calling it now. Adesanya's gonna tool him up.
100%. He's too hungry for it.
Adesanya's gonna tool him up. I don't care. I see Borrachinha and I think there's nothing technically special about you.
Do you think he beats John Jones?
Adesanya. It's tricky. I've seen him fighting kickboxing at 100 kilos, and he did fine there. But John Jones is a different beast because John Jones can wrestle the best.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a different animal to see. But John Jones is also the kind of person who likes to try and beat you at your own game,
He will try and stand
like
with
he
him.
did to Dan Cormier. So he might just stand with him. So that would be interesting. I think technically Adesanya is better than John Jones on the feet, but
When it comes to ground
if
game.
John Jones suddenly realizes that he's losing on the feet, he might just say, you know what, let me just take you down and manhandle you. Do you know what I'm saying? So that will be a very
Adesanya's got to be
interesting
aware
fight.
of his space then, isn't it?
That will be a very interesting fight.
Notice how Whittaker didn't even try and appeal for an immediate rematch.
No, because he knew that, you know what,
I was outclassed.
you know what, I got taken out in round 2, man.
Yeah.
So
He didn't even say, no, I want a rematch ASAP.
Yeah.
He's
He
like,
says I'm not. Yeah.
no, so when most champions lose their belt, they want an immediate rematch.
Yeah.
It just wasn't the case this time.
Yeah, Robert didn't want one. That's interesting. I never noticed that. You know?
I wonder why though.
Bas Rutten was saying one of the holes in Adesanya's thing, or he just said that he noticed.
Boss, yeah.
Yeah, he was saying that, well, he leans back a lot. Stop going for his head, go for the body. Like what Mel says.
Yeah.
He's like,
Bigger
mate,
target.
everyone knows who's a striker, yeah? If you can't reach the head, go for the body.
Yep.
The body opens up the head.
Hit that solar plex.
Solar plexus,
You know what I mean?
liver,
Yeah, liver.
rib,
Nice.
floating rib shots.
Yeah.
All that stuff. That's what you do. If the head opens, then you go for the head.
Yep.
That's it. So, I mean, that's actually quite basic. But maybe Adesanya has something for that. If he notices that you're going for the body more, then he's got something for that as well.
He seems like somebody who's able to figure the problem out.
And adjust in the fight
Yeah.
as well, like Mayweather and people like that.
Yeah, I think he's got that. It's hard, man.
It's true still. He was talking about fighting Stipe.
Ah, that's gonna be mad.
I think he beat Stipe.
Steve is a big boy.
Yeah, I don't
Wait,
think...
who's
yeah,
fighting
but I
him?
don't
He's
think
a
that
wrestler
matters.
as well. He can wrestle.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Who's talking about fighting him?
Adesanya.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a big
I think-
boy and he wrestles.
I think he's much better striker than Stipe.
Yeah.
Out of this world.
Steve
Yeah.
is gonna have no shame.
Yeah.
We're going to the ground.
Yeah.
We're going to the ground. He's got earmuffs on. Do you know what I mean? He's got double leg, bruv.
Yeah, but he could time it and just knee him in the face. You know, you never know.
Yeah. Like,
know?
like Romero Wiseman.
Mm.
Like a lot of guys, they go for that takedown. Askren.
Yeah.
Recently.
Forehead.
Oh.
Took that missile to the fucking
Yeah,
head,
bruv.
bro.
Yeah.
Took a beating.
That was
Took a
nasty,
beating
man.
still.
That was a dirty knockout.
But he's sick on the ground.
Yeah, he's a bad boy wrestler.
Yeah.
Same with Colby Covington. I was impressed. I don't want to say it, yeah, but I was impressed by Colby Covington.
Who did he fight?
He last person he fought. Oh man, I can't remember. I think was it Dos Anjos?
Adesanya's trainer was saying he actually prefers the Stipe fight to the John Jones fight.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. He's a mastermind, man. I don't know. Like, he must see something there where it's like, hey,
Yeah, of course.
you could beat Stipe easier than you can beat John Jones.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think size is a thing for them. They don't care about size. Because, Adesanya's 6'4" at the end of the day. Like, he's tall enough to fight anyone in the heavyweight division. I mean, what's the name? Daniel Cormier was what is he, 5'10", 5'9"?
Yeah,
So it's like, he's not huge.
Yeah, of course.
He's
just
just Robbie
really good.
Lawler.
Yeah, but Robbie Lawler's not a grappler. He just likes to box.
No,
That's
this
it.
is the thing. He didn't just wrestle, man, bruv.
Oh, you punched him up?
He punched man up, bruv, and I was. Oh, I can't even. You'd have to watch.
Yeah,
it,
but
bruv.
Robbie's a gatekeeper now, man.
Yeah, more or less.
He's a gatekeeper now,
Dangerous guy.
man. He's a gatekeeper.
But do you think Adesanya has an easier or a better chance against Stipe, like his trainer would say? Or you say you didn't even know?
Just judging by the thing is, I think John Jones beat Stipe, so I think it's probably an easier fight for Adesanya. Personally, just going by technically, I think
I'd wanna
he beats
watch.
Stipe easier than he beats
I
John
would
Jones.
rather watch versus John Jones.
I'd rather watch John Jones, but not yet because he's not at that stage where he can fight John Jones.
Yeah, of course.
So Steve is like in between.
No, you wouldn't go for heavyweight before light heavyweight. You know what I mean? You have to gradually work your way up. Imagine if he got to be the first 3-weight champion. Wait, hold on. What's his name? The little Mexican boy with the big head.
Yeah, man. Henry
Cejudo.
Yeah. Triple champ, triple C.
Shit, no one gives a damn about him.
Yeah. Well, he knocked off Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse was like, "Hallelujah, I'm off."
Yeah.
And he's gone. He's in the fight organization now,
One champ.
looking like he's on fucking steroids.
Is he won championship? Oh yeah, he is, isn't it? Yeah, I remember seeing him actually.
Wamp, bruv. Like for a tiny little guy looking mad wamp.
Yeah.
He's going over there kicking ass, bruv.
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
paid.
and they get paid as well, man.
Yeah.
So, win-win.
Yeah, man.
Get to go be a champion in another organisation, so. But, I mean, I think... Oh, did you know Rumble's coming back? Rumble Johnson.
Against Ngannou, I heard. Was it?
Ngannou?
Is that true, though?
No, I think that's just a fantasy fight. Like, they want him because they want to see that black explosion, bro.
The black explosion. Just
Because Rumble's got that knockout power. Like, man could knock out the BFG, fam. Them ones. Just bang the BFG in his face, bro. Knock man out clean, fam. He's got
one
that
of
kind
them
of power.
faces as well, bro. If you
Yeah.
look at his face, you just like, oh, this is some Alabama looking motherfucker.
Yeah, like,
bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the way Cormier fucking dealt with him made me realize how good Cormier was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, it's crazy. But
But it's funny.
I want to see him fight Ngannou. That would be sick.
That punch at the start of the Cormier fight with Johnson, bro. Do you remember that? Where man threw the overhand right and Cormier flew to the other side of the game. That's when I knew this guy's powerful, fam. I was like, no, this guy's a Super Saiyan, fam.
He's Super Saiyan Black, bro. The red eye.
Yeah,
Why
Black
you
Super
guys so
Saiyan.
red all the time, bro?
Yeah, so that would be a sick fight. Ngannou, Rumble Johnson.
Yeah, versus Rumble.
Oof.
I think
Someone's going to
it's
the
going to be a
canvas.
stand-up fight because Rumble's not really a wrestler. I mean, I think he can wrestle.
But he's a
Yeah.
kickboxer, so it should be different.
And Ngannou's coming with the hands though, and he's not slow.
No.
And Ngannou's
Do you reckon the same thing happens like with what's his name? The other black dude. Where it's a stalemate.
Nah, because
No, Rumble will press the action anyway. He's not gonna
press him.
Yeah, Rumble
Because
press the
Rumble
action
don't
still.
care, bro. He's coming
Yeah.
forward, and then Ngannou's gonna. I reckon Ngannou will actually try to use his boxing to the point where he'll try and keep him away. But who knows, man? It's MMA.
Fun fact:
Yeah.
Rumble Johnson brought in Isreal Adesanya to practice for John Jones.
Really?
Yeah, back in the day.
Okay, right.
Yeah, so that's interesting.
That would make sense because similar frames and all that.
Adesanya can
Nice.
definitely fight at light heavyweight. It's not even a question, bro. He
You
can.
probably
Yeah.
should. Would
I think he should as well.
How much heavier is light heavyweight? How many pounds is that?
It's like £20.
would that affect his movement too much? Not
20
a
pounds is
lot.
a lot. It's a lot
Yeah.
of weight. You know what I mean?
Is he gonna be slightly slower?
He might be slightly
Yeah.
slower, but he's still very agile. So
Yeah, very agile.
he'd have to do it gradually.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
Natural muscle gain,
Yeah.
like, not no pile on the weight
Yeah.
over a short period of time.
Yeah, man. Ain't someone fighting Joanna Jędrzejczyk? She's fighting
Apparently she
the
missed
Karate
weight.
Hardy. She was on weight when I saw the video earlier.
What she made weight again?
Yeah,
Oh, she made weight.
yeah, man. She's fighting the Karate Hardy.
Karate Hardy.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, man. I like you, Jacek, man.
She was really good for a hot minute, man.
Yeah. Maybe she came in heavy on purpose.
She's much bigger than her though.
Mm.
Yeah, she's a lot bigger than her opponent.
So that fuck it, take half the purse. I'm gonna knock you out.
Yeah, she might just see it that way. I want to get that belt back.
Yeah.
She was a Muay Thai champion, right?
Yeah.
So was what's the name? Shevchenko,
Shevchenko, yeah.
Shevchenko's a next kind of beast.
proper Muay Thai champion as well.
Yeah.
So there's some sick. I just like the way that real strikers are coming through. Like, obviously, you've had the real strikers before, Overeem, Wonder Boy. Do you know what I'm saying? But now they're coming through more. You're seeing more like.
I think they're focusing more on it.
Yeah,
Well, you
the
see them-
matchmakers, man. You
Yeah.
know, they're trying to make those matches.
And let's be honest, strikers are more entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Generally.
I mean, you get a lot of people that don't like watching ground game.
I mean, Kron Gracie
You know
is coming through.
He's been fighting for a hot minute, man.
Yeah, he's fighting this weekend, I think.
What, UFC?
Yeah, I think it is UFC.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That would be interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, a lot of strikers are coming through, but I think it's probably because it's the more entertaining thing. You want to sell
Yeah.
fights, you want to make
It's gotta be
explosions
entertaining.
on the screen, bro.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
true.
So that's probably where that's going. But you know, I think you're gonna see less of the Damian Myers and the pure grapplers.
You know what? It might be an unpopular opinion, but I do not like Khabib. I don't find it in what like I'll get bored watching him fight.
He's not entertaining.
He's boring.
It is boring.
The only interesting fight I liked really was the one with McGregor, bruv. And that's only
Yeah.
because he landed that bang on McGregor,
Let's
and it's
talk now.
unusual
Let's talk
because
now.
of the difference between striking.
Yeah.
The fact that he landed that on McGregor, I was just like, raw.
Send location.
It's smash.
And
But
smash.
this is what I'm saying. The majority of the time, I get bored watching him fight.
Well, this is the thing, because you know what he's gonna do, and nobody seems to be able to fucking get out of it. Once he's got your legs pinned together in that mad fucking figure four situation, bruv,
But the way I see
it
it,
just
is,
seems that he's got you now.
Yeah.
That's it. It's over.
I don't know what you watch fighting for. I watch it to be entertained. Yeah. And I do watch it to see some masterful technique.
Yeah.
But it gets to a point where I've seen your technique now. Alright? You keep doing it in every fight. It works. I know. Move. Let someone else take the spotlight, bro. Because I'm tired of watching you beat everyone in a boring fashion.
Floyd Mayweather.
I didn't watch him either. Yeah, he's really technically good and that's great.
Yeah.
But it's not exciting.
You watch him because you want to see him get beat.
Slightly. You know what I mean?
It's like, who's gonna beat him? Fuck! He beat an excellent. Fuck! Who's gonna beat Tony Ferguson? Can we have that fight, please?
Yeah.
Tony Ferguson.
Tony
yeah.
Ferguson, them two been trying to fight for ages, and people say, right, this is the general consensus. People who know about Tony Ferguson this is the nightmare fight for Khabib.
Really?
Yeah, because Tony Ferguson he uses rubber guard, one of Eddie Bravo's students, right?
Yeah.
So he's in there aggressive from the bottom. Do you know what I mean? Throwing up dart strokes and triangles and that.
Well,
Which
Eddie
is-
did say that Tony's looking to submit him. So
That's what will happen, and he'll be aggressive on his back, bruv. He's not being, you're not getting him tired. Even. He's throwing elbows from the bottom, bruv.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
doing
yeah,
whatever he can, bruv.
that's good. I'd watch that just because I want to see Khabib get beat. I'm sorry.
I saw Khabib do a dirty tactic, man, where he's on top of man, and my man's Poirier's looking across to his coaches, because his coaches are coaching from the side, telling him information, because obviously they can see what's going on.
Yeah.
and Khabib covers man's eyes, bro. Covers his eyes. Yeah. So he can't look and see what his coaches are.
Well, I don't know if that's illegal.
It's not illegal, but it's dirty.
Yeah.
Because
It's dirty, yeah.
My man was telling him, "Walk on over there," because he could see what's going on down there. He can't see what's going on down there. He can just feel it. But covering the eyes, and I've seen him cover mouth, all of that shit.
Yeah, they all do that
nose.
though.
It's dirty,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
When you
yeah.
think about it, every little fucking detail he's
yeah.
paid attention to, and he's like, "Nah, I've got everything."
Yeah, man.
He's a sick bastard.
Yeah, man. You know what? I appreciate that he's really good wrestler, and you know that's how he beats people. But
Yeah, that's the problem.
When
man.
does it come not about showmanship and more about
Really and
just his craft is the best at what he does?
This is the thing. You have to make the argument which is the best martial art, and it seems as though in this weight class at this particular time, his style is the best.
That's what I mean. So when does it become not about that and more about selling the fight and making it interesting to the viewer?
This is the next guy that's gonna beat him. That's what you have to push. You know what I mean? Obviously, he's got a massive following. Fucking Dagestani, speaks Russian, speaks like three, 4 different languages. You know what I mean?
Yeah, from that angle, the showmanship's better, because like you said, you want to see him lose in a sense.
Yeah, you want to
see if
him
someone
lose.
can beat him.
And you've got that, you know, he pushes Islam hard. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's his whole thing. So that's a whole other audience you've got there.
Yeah, it's true still.
yeah,
It's all different angles they look at it from, man. But they probably know a guy. There's probably a guy in the rankings. They're like, if we put Khabib against this guy, he's probably 23rd in the rankings. But this guy will smack fucking Khabib, bro.
Yeah.
You know, they're not gonna put this guy that nobody knows in there against him. Maybe there is someone there. They know who it is.
True.
People been saying it's Tony, but that's the next fight, I think.
Yeah, that would be interesting, man. I mean, I would like to. I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna say anything more about that.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. Yeah.
Darren Till, Kelvin Gastelum, they're fighting.
Darren
Isn't that
Till.
next?
The gorilla.
That's the next UFC.
Yeah, it is.
The BMF belt, is that the same card? It is, isn't it?
think it is.
Oh shit! That's gonna be a mad card,
that's
you
gonna
know.
be
Yeah.
Oh my days!
Who
BMF
wins?
belt.
Jorge Diaz.
Jorge versus Diaz.
I say Jorge brings out the leg kicks.
I can't call it.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna say Diaz.
leg kicks. Ooh.
Please bring out the leg kicks, please.
Because
And then what? Telling you.
Masvidal's got a strong Muay Thai style,
Yeah.
so you can throw some nasty leg
And
kicks.
obviously, Diaz can fight on the ground, but he doesn't ever take it there. Only if he gets
He'd rather
taken
stand.
down, then he can fight against the cage and all that stuff.
Yeah,
You know
boxing.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But he likes the box,
Yeah.
so I think Jorge will take him up on that.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Mm.
Would not surprise me at all. But in terms of Gastelum versus Till,
Whoa, you know what? I'm rooting for Till, man.
yeah, of course.
I'm rooting for Till, but
I want to
you know,
see him get a win, bruv.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
The gorilla.
He's a lot bigger as well, so we'll see. He's bigger at 185.
Yeah,
Man.
he might be more comfortable.
He might do better. Sometimes the weight change does better for fighters.
Yeah.
And he was having some hard
Weight
cuts,
cuts,
innit?
Yeah, so he
Probably
might
a
be
good thing.
performing better, man. You never know.
Yeah, I want to see him win still.
Yeah. Kelvin's a wrestler, though. So Kelvin might just say, let's go to the ground. That's
Yeah.
how Tyron me.
Didn't Tyrone's a different kind of wrestler though, man. That brother's only
Yeah.
person to beat him was Usman.
Okay, yeah.
But I think it's gonna be a stand-up fight, most likely.
Okay.
Gastelum won't last as long as I think Till will. But even on the ground, I swear, fucking Till spent bare years in fucking Brazil. Was he not learning jiu-jitsu?
No, it was Muay Thai. He was doing
No,
Muay
he was
Thai.
doing Muay Thai.
Muay Thai in Brazil.
Yeah, it's big in Brazil, man. Muay Thai is big in
I
Brazil.
thought somebody goes to Brazil to...
You would think that,
yeah.
given this Brazilian jiu-jitsu, but yeah, it seems like he was competing in Muay Thai out there.
Okay,
Yeah, man.
that's good. Did tournaments and stuff, innit? Mad fights, innit?
Yeah, mad amount. Like, well, not mad. I mean, well, actually, it is a lot of fights. They're like 50, 60 amateur fights or whatever. So he's no stranger.
It's like that video of him on the street with that brother, and he's kicking that brother. He's like, what? And he's throwing kicks at the brother. You never seen that film? You ever see it? Oh, bro, it's a video, man.
I didn't see
Let
that.
me show you this there until this. It's like, what? Fucking.
He needs to relax, man. He's got really little eyes, isn't it?
He's a
Darren
gorilla.
Till,
He
yeah,
looks
does.
like a gorilla, bruv. He's a white fucking gorilla.
The dog's trying to
Darren
get
Till street fight. Yeah.
So,
Darren Till had a street fight.
What?
Oh, that kick was mad.
that's Darren Till.
What?
Is it?
That's mad. How does something like this? Where's this? Liverpool.
Probably Liverpool. Yeah.
Get out.
Go back, because I didn't even see this.
That was such a weird altercation.
Yeah, it was. Well, it was cut up into pieces. I don't think it's even the whole video, bruv. Come on, just fucking replay.
But there he is.
What? Kick.
Man just
Take one
threw
of
one
those.
kick.
Is it actually him though? Yeah.
That is Darren Till. Yeah.
He threw one
You
kick.
know, there's always some woman in the background.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I will never. Yeah, women are the worst. I remember when I was
They make
getting
it
rushed.
worse.
Yeah. They
Remember
do.
when I was getting rushed? Yeah, and the women make it sound much worse than
Yeah,
it
it
is.
actually
You know.
is. Yeah.
Oh man. Obviously, something bad could have been happening, but damn, you make it sound like I'm
Yeah,
getting mauled by wolves, bro.
Yeah, exactly. They're the worst. Don't let no women be around that's gonna scream and shit, man.
Yeah.
He didn't do nothing! Fuck off.
Leave him alone! Please!
None the wiser podcast. None the wiser podcast. 5 4 3 2 1 0. None the wiser podcast. The podcast crew. None the wiser podcast. 5 4 3 2 1 0. None the wiser
You know what
podcast.
I'd have carved on my tombstone? None the bloody wiser.